the Pentagon just accidentally leaked specs on America's newest fighter jet that have our enemies losing sleep. The F-47 isn't just fast or stealthy, it commands an army of AI drones that can think, fight, and die so our pilots don't have to. What you're about to see will blow your mind. Section 1. The leak that changed everything. When Air Force Chief of Staff General David Alvin casually posted a graphic on social media in May 2025, he had no idea he was about to reveal America's biggest secret. The image contained specifications so advanced that defense analysts worldwide immediately started scrambling to understand what we'd just built. This wasn't some random tweet. This was official confirmation of capabilities that make our current best fighters look primitive. The F-47 program had been America's most classified project for over 5 years. Even our closest allies knew almost nothing about what Boeing was developing behind locked doors. Then, President Trump announced Boeing as the winner, gave the jet its F-47 designation, and suddenly, the Air Force decided it was time to flex. But here's the thing about showing your cards. It only works when you're so far ahead that revealing your hand still doesn't help your opponents catch up. The timing wasn't random either. China's been bragging about their new stealth fighters, claiming 6th-generation capabilities. Russia keeps threatening with their so-called advanced aircraft. Our military brass clearly decided it was time to remind everyone who actually owns the skies. Section 2. Combat radius that breaks the rules. Let's start with the number that has Chinese military planners in emergency meetings. The F-47 has a combat radius exceeding 1,000 nautical miles. That's nearly double what our best current fighters can achieve. Combat radius isn't just distance. It's how far the jet can fly, engage enemies, unleash weapons, maneuver through threats, and still make it home without refueling. This capability alone demolishes China's entire defensive strategy. For years, China built what experts call anti-access area denial bubbles, massive zones protected by advanced missiles designed to keep American aircraft far away. The logic was simple. If America can't get close enough to strike, China controls the battlefield. The F-47 just made that strategy worthless. With over 1,000 nautical miles of combat range, this fighter operates deep inside any defensive bubble China creates. Our pilots strike targets and return home without vulnerable refueling tankers getting them closer to danger. But here's where it gets insane. That 1,000-mile range is marked with a plus sign on the official document. Military analysts believe the actual range could reach 1,200 or even 1,500 nautical miles under optimal conditions. The Air Force isn't revealing maximum capability, leaving enemies guessing about America's true reach. This range advantage rewrites how America projects power globally. F-47s operating from Guam can cover vast areas of the South China Sea. Aircraft based in Europe can reach deep into contested territories. Every potential adversary now has to recalculate their defensive strategies because areas they thought were safe havens are suddenly within America's strike range. Section 3. Speed that defies physics. Range means nothing without velocity, and the F-47's speed specifications are equally jaw-dropping. Official documents confirm the F-47 exceeds Mach 2. That's over 1,500 miles per hour of pure American engineering screaming through the sky. But here's what separates this from older fast fighters. The F-47 maintains full stealth characteristics even at maximum velocity. This combination was considered impossible by aerospace engineers just a decade ago. Traditional thinking said you had to choose between speed and stealth. Going fast generates heat, and heat creates signatures enemy radars can detect. The F-47 somehow solved this fundamental problem through technology that remains highly classified. The engineering solutions required to achieve this represent some of the most advanced thinking on the planet. Speed gives American pilots options no enemy can match. They arrive at combat zones faster than expected, complete missions before defenses react, and escape threat areas before enemy missiles can intercept. Speed isn't just about getting places quickly, it's about controlling the timing of every engagement. Military historians know that superior speed has decided battles throughout history. The fastest armies chose when and where to fight. The F-47 gives America that same advantage in the air, multiplied by modern technology and precision weapons. Section 4. Stealth that makes ghosts jealous. The F-47's stealth rating reveals just how invisible this aircraft really is. The official classification system shows the F-35 has standard stealth technology. The F-22, our current air superiority champion, gets rated as Stealth Plus. The F-47 receives an unprecedented rating of Stealth Plus, indicating capabilities beyond anything currently flying. To understand how remarkable this is, consider that the F-22's stealth signature appears roughly the size of a marble on enemy radar screens. Most air defense systems ignore such small signatures, assuming they're birds or weather phenomena. If the F-47 is significantly stealthier than the F-22, its radar signature might be smaller than a golf ball or even a bee. This level of stealth means the F-47 operates in heavily defended airspace without being detected until it's too late for enemies to respond. Air defense operators might see occasional blips on their screens, but nothing consistent enough to track or target. By the time they realize an F-47 is in their airspace, American precision weapons are already destroying their installations. The stealth advantage extends beyond just radar invisibility. Modern stealth technology also reduces infrared signatures, making it harder for heat-seeking missiles to lock onto the aircraft. Advanced materials absorb or redirect electromagnetic signals across multiple frequency ranges. Section 5. The robot army that changes everything. But the most revolutionary aspect of the F-47 isn't the aircraft itself. It's the robotic wingmen that fly alongside it. These specifications are absolutely mind-blowing. The Collaborative Combat Aircraft program represents a completely new approach to air warfare. Instead of sending individual fighters into battle, the F-47 commands a small fleet of unmanned aircraft that can think, adapt, and fight independently while following the pilot's strategic direction. Official numbers show America plans to build over 1,000 of these robotic wingmen. Two main variants, designated YFQ-42A and YFQ-44A, provide different capabilities while working together as a coordinated team. Each drone has a combat radius exceeding 700 nautical miles, giving them enough range to support F-47 operations across vast distances. These aren't simple remote-controlled aircraft. These drones use artificial intelligence to make split-second decisions in combat. They identify threats, select targets, coordinate attacks, and adapt to changing battlefield conditions without waiting for human commands. The F-47 pilot acts as mission commander, but the drones handle many tactical decisions independently. The psychological impact on enemies cannot be overstated. Instead of facing one American fighter, enemy pilots now confront what appears to be an entire squadron. They can't tell which aircraft is manned and which are drones. They don't know which targets are valuable and which are expendable decoys. The confusion and uncertainty this creates gives American forces an enormous tactical advantage. From a strategic perspective, these drones solve several critical problems. They multiply the firepower of each manned aircraft without risking additional pilot lives. They can be sent into extremely dangerous situations where human pilots might be lost. They provide persistent surveillance and electronic warfare capabilities that extend far beyond what any single aircraft could accomplish. Section 6. The investment in American dominance. The F-47 program represents one of the largest military investments in American history. The development contract alone is worth over $20 billion, with Boeing receiving the largest fighter development deal ever awarded. But the total program cost, including all planned aircraft and supporting systems, will likely exceed $100 billion over the next 2 decades. This isn't just spending money on weapons. This is America investing in technological superiority that will determine global power relationships for the next generation. Every dollar spent on the F-47 program advances American aerospace engineering, creates high-paying jobs, and maintains our nation's position as the world's dominant military force. The planned production run of 185 aircraft might seem modest compared to programs like the F-35, but each F-47 represents exponentially more capability than previous fighters. When you factor in the drone wingmen, America is essentially building a fleet of over 1,000 advanced combat aircraft, all working together as an integrated system. Section 7. The timeline that proves we're serious. The timeline for bringing this incredible capability to operational status is remarkably aggressive. According to official projections, the F-47 will become operational sometime between 2025 and 2029. Given that we're already in 2025, This suggests the program is much further advanced than most people realized. Test flights have been conducted in complete secrecy for several years, with experimental aircraft validating the technologies that make the F-47 possible. Payoff. The message to the world. The revelation of these specifications sends a clear message about American transparency and confidence. We're secure enough in our technological advantages to reveal impressive capabilities without compromising national security. This openness contrasts sharply with the secrecy surrounding Chinese and Russian military programs. When our enemies see these specifications, they understand why challenging America remains a losing proposition. When our allies see these capabilities, they're reminded why partnership with America provides the best path to security and prosperity. The F-47 isn't just another aircraft program, it's proof that America continues leading the world in the technologies that matter most for global security. The combination of speed, stealth, range, and AI-controlled wingmen creates a synergy that no enemy can match or counter. The men and women of the United States Air Force will soon have access to the most advanced fighter aircraft in history, supported by the most sophisticated combat drones ever built, backed by the most capable military-industrial complex on Earth. This represents the best of American ingenuity, determination, and commitment to excellence. The F-47 will ensure that American air power remains unchallenged for decades to come, protecting the freedoms we hold dear and maintaining the peace that allows democracy to flourish worldwide. These incredible machines will soon patrol the skies in defense of liberty, carrying forward the proud tradition of American air power that has protected freedom since the dawn of military aviation. Call to action. What do you think about America's newest fighter jet? Does the F-47's combination of stealth, speed, and AI wingmen make it the ultimate air superiority platform? Or are you concerned about the rapid advancement of autonomous combat systems? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on the cutting-edge technology keeping America ahead, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.